The McLaren 720S goes around a racetrack the way the Earth goes around the Sun, inasmuch as the numbers involved are very difficult to comprehend. The Earth is very large, and the Sun is even larger and very far away, such that a relative speed of 67,000 miles per hour seems crazy but is barely noticeable. The McLaren, however, puts you in a more immediate frame of reference, such that everything pertaining to its speed is not just noticeable, but alarming. The 720S is so fast that there's no warming up to it. Almost immediately you're driving at speeds that, in pretty much any other car, would mean imminent calamity. Even the non-alarming voice the driving coach in the passenger seat uses to tell you to go faster seems alarming. Best of all, though, McLaren reminds you that rewards come with skill, not just speed, which is weird for a car this fast. You can't just point the steering wheel, mash the gas and let the electronics sort everything out. You have to, actually drive, paying close attention to weight transfer and smooth inputs. That also sounds weird, but it's rare these days. In our world of point-and-shoot supercars, McLaren made the 720S a true driver's car. So, how did we get here? In brief, after dipping a toe in the car-making pool with the McLaren F1 in 1992 and the Mercedes McLaren SLR in 2003, racing juggernaut McLaren started McLaren Automotive in 2010 and got into the business full-time. That led to the MP412C, later just 12C, P1, and eventually the three-tier Sport, Super, and Ultimate Series lineup present today. The 720S sits in the middle, replacing the 650S and 675LT. Since the start, McLaren has launched at least one new model or derivative every year. So expect a variant of the 720S in 2018. This is the first of McLaren's second-generation regular production cars. It uses a carbon fiber underbody the company calls Monocoque 2, an evolution of the P1's monocoque that replaces the previous carbon fiber dub. It has all the things that come with structural evolution: lightweight, lower side sills, higher rigidity. The new carbon monocoque also results in amazing rear visibility, thanks to a C-pillar located at the far edge of the car, bolstered by another thin strip of carbon fiber with glass covering the space in between. Visibility also benefits from the fighter jet profile of the 720S. The wedge shape of the previous McLarens gives way to a canopy-like roof that recalls cars like the Pagani Zonda or original Acura NSX. McLaren goes a step further by folding the air inlets for the radiators into the doors, so that you can't see them from the side of the car.